Finland in the Second World War 1939 to 1945. The dictatorships in Europe and Japan drove the world into a new Great War. They aimed to gain more territory for themselves. For Finland, the Second World War consisted of three different wars. The Winter War began when the Soviet Union attacked Finland in the autumn of 1939. The Soviet Union had agreed with Germany that Finland belonged to its sphere of influence. Finland defended itself alone against the Great Soviet Union. The Finnish army was small and had few weapons, but the cold winter helped the Finns. The Finnish army stopped the Soviet army many times. The Winter War went on longer than the Soviet dictator Stalin had expected. Stalin began to fear that Britain and France would come to Finland's aid. The Soviet Union agreed to make peace with Finland in the spring of 1940, but Finland had to give the region of Karelia to the Soviet Union. Finns feared that the Soviet Union would attack again. When Germany told Finland that it intended to attack the Soviet Union, Finland made a military alliance with Germany. German soldiers came to Finnish Lapland. The continuation war began when Germany and Finland attacked the Soviet Union together in 1941. Finland wanted Karelia back and some territory of the Soviet Union. The war lasted for a long time, and in the end Germany's strength was exhausted. Finland wanted to get out of the war before it was too late. In 1944 the Soviet Union launched a massive attack against Finland in order to force Finland to surrender. With the support of Germany, the Finns again stopped the Soviet army many times. When the Soviet army's offensive did not go as well as he had expected, Stalin no longer demanded that the Finns surrender unconditionally and made peace with Finland. The Finns then turned their weapons against the German troops in Lapland. This led to the Lapland War of 1944 to 1945. The Second World War ended in Europe when the Soviet army reached Berlin and Hitler committed suicide. The mass murder of 6 million Jews carried out by the Germans, the Holocaust, was revealed to the world. In Asia the war ended when the United States dropped 2 atomic bombs on Japan. In the Second World War around 60 million people died. Finland lost its wars against the Soviet Union. As many as 90,000 Finnish soldiers were killed. Few civilians died. Finland had to give Karelia and other areas to the Soviet Union and pay large war reparations. However, the Finnish army stopped the Soviet army at the borders of the country. The Soviet Union was not able to occupy Finland. Therefore Finland remained an independent country,